Right, that'll do. Hello! Hello everybody. Ah yes, I have music to turn down a bit because it will be quite loud compared to my voice. That's too much. There we go. Maybe that's correct. Should also bring my mic up a bit, that might help. Small adjustments to audio levels. And by small I mean I apparently can't control my mouse hand very well. Hello! Well, in fact, I've just realised I do have the camera on. I do have most of the lighting set up. I keep forgetting about this bloody ring light. I don't know why. Oh, hello, how are yous? How is everything? Honestly, work, there's a kind of weird situation going on this week, which kind of sucks. Not going to go into it. And I'm probably not allowed to go into it, hence why I'm being so cagey, but yeah, just something to push through, I guess. But in the last week, what has happened? Well, I finally finished off playing Cat Gam with the best friend, and we both did enjoy. There were some sads at the end, and something we hoped to happen that did not happen, but maybe that means sequel. That would be good. And trying to think if anything else has happened other than my parents were here about 10 minutes ago and dropped off some millionaire shortbread, which is not only does it contain caramel, it's salted caramel. You've eaten all the tablet you bought? Oh, I'm happy you got to eat tablet, but I'm also sad that you ran out of tablet. They did that to you too. Have you tried it? It's bloody good stuff. Just the way that particular shortbread mixes with the salted caramel is, oh, it's amazing. Joined a new D&D group, so now you need to actually make that character of yours. Hell yeah! More D&D. D&D is good. Oh yeah, it's gone. It's totally gone. I've only had the one. Like I said, they were here literally like 20 minutes ago or something like that. My parents seem to bring lots of nice foods. Yeah, they're bad for that. Or good for that. Because they're good foods. And I like to eat them with my face. So let's get the compression gloves on here. Because my wrists have been slightly complaining. I don't know how much good they actually do. Well, I say wrists, hands as well. I don't know how much good they actually do, but if nothing else, they keep my hands a bit warmer, so that's nice. Do I have anything else to add whatsoever? I think I'm coming up blank here. Yep, that is pretty much the gist of it. Parents bring good foods. Like they do. So honestly, I'm maybe as well starting up the game. And hopefully the gamepad will behave itself. Because it has done some weird. Although the last weird it did was in fact just making my character in the first person shooter spin like it was stuck in the top left corner or something. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that for that intro cutscene they didn't actually make it widescreen. It was just the borders of it faded to black. Yes, we know how zombies work, come on. There. Got the trusty GameCube controller here. Yeah, man. There we go. Right, so we'd just escaped from Barry's betrayal. In the darkness lies your fears. Is it I? We received a box of 20 marrow bones today, so you know no peace. This is different from usual how? Stony ring. So we've got 2 medals that I've no used. Jewellery box I don't think I can open. No, it needs a ball. 4 centimeters. Right, so a better gun I could be using. Really? There is. And I can dump these off. Oh, yes. I can just reload them right into the gun. That's handy. Unless I have the shotted gun shells, I think I'll stick with the Magnum. Because I can't help but feel that the Larg enemy has not gone yet. Not entirely. Yes, Crunchier Mayhem does sound like it. But yeah, puppy get good noms. Because good puppy. There was a lad down here earlier. Oh, there he is. Didn't remember exactly where he was, that's on me. So he's still hanging about, that's nice. Okay, we've done the hangme of the graves. Puzzle. Why did that word suddenly escape me? So I'm not sure exactly where I'm going here. I should have gotten bit there. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where I was going other than getting out of the place where I was. Because Barry fucked on us. So he did. I get the feeling that running back to where we were, we might encounter a Barry. And then that whole situation will resolve itself. Hopefully, because like I said, don't quite remember what I'm doing. Aside from maybe finally picking up everything in this room, because I'm going to need it. Not the gardening supplies though, they are, as the game says, not of use. Was that everything? Apart from the gardening supplies, as previously stated. Apparently there's still something out here. Trying to think where that would be. So this? So what happens if... Yes, that locks the door. Don't know why I felt the need to check it twice, but yeah, I guess that tracks. And that was, in fact, the only item. So, yep. One more mystery solved. I just remembered there is an item box nearby, and if I remember correctly, the doorknob had been mysteriously fixed. We could drop off items quickly. If I remember which one's which. Fuck it. There we go. Or if not, I've just given myself a big ass walk all the way back to where I was. There we go. I was just 2 degrees off being able to interact with the door, apparently. I've just realised I've been carrying around mixed herbs instead of... what do you call it? First aid sprays. But I'm also realising that's because they didn't have any first aid sprays. And yes, I am going to be this anal retentive about my item organisation. Because I've got nothing else going on in my life. Apart from all the weapons up here and the extra survival knife and all of that, because I can't be bothered. Can I... Yes. Whilst we're here, just in case we end up in a room without it. We'll refill our fuel canteen. That said, I think I've not seen the last of the regular zombies, but it's gonna be bigger boys from now on, I think. Hey, yes, the doorknob was repaired. No, not that way. This way. So I've been trying to think of what else I'll play before we move on to Resident Evil 2 Remake, because there's a lot of time to play Resident Evil Remake 2 and Remake 3 before Remake 4 comes out, so there will be stuff in between. And I've got a list of these somewhere, but currently I'm drawing a blank, which does not help. Yeah, I kind of thought about Space Engineers a little bit, but I don't know what I would build. And honestly, when it comes to things that I don't immediately know how to do, I tend to find that whole thing a little bit fiddly. Oh yeah, over here is the original elevator that I used to get in. Alright, down into the bastard caves again. Where I may or may not make progress. We shall see. Well, I see one room that allegedly has items. That's probably worth checking out. And again, I wonder, is there parts of the cave where the sides of it just fade to black and they don't have to bother zooming in on the image to make it widescreen? But just for a laugh, let me stick it to how it looked back in the day. Oh no, that's not what I was going for at all. What am I on about? So yeah, in this one, camera just stays still. Never had any sense I would have done this from the beginning, and then I could just shunt the picture to the side and have my camera sitting all by itself. But yeah, you get a little bit more detail that way. Anyway, just a fun experiment there. Oh, heads up, we might be seeing spiders in this room. I'll let you know when we have left. I think they're all gone by this point though. Okay, no spiders spotted so far. Let me just have a look around this room first before I give a complete review. That was a long way to go for one green hair, but hell, we'll just use it now. We are on caution health at the moment. I don't remember what's down here, so I think we're safe from spiders now. We shall see. Every new door is a brave new adventure. Ah, yeah, there's a big ball. But what was in this room? Ah, yes. Puzzle item. And me getting turned. By the way, how is Barbie? It seems to be better than previous time that I saw him, when I saw him last, if that makes sense. Still apparently a little nervous because, you know, bark, 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 bark. And also I like to hear about good things happening to him. Like getting 20 goddamn marrow bones. Like the spoiled wee prince he is. And yes, this is the way back. He could eat them all in a day. I have absolutely no doubt. If given half a chance, or if he gets into wherever they're kept. But maybe that's more of a cat thing to worry about than a dog thing. Cats can be devilishly clever. To the point of knowing how to doorknob. Which is especially worrying. Large boulder. Punch it! Stole Scott's bread off the kitchen counter yesterday. Oh, that's my wee pal. Gotta admire the grift, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Control panel's busted. That does not bode well. He's bloody lucky there wasn't any Nutella on it. Of course, we say that as if they have any concept of I should not eat this thing because I go to the place where I get injections in my bum. But probably not. Probably doesn't register. That's what deep pal. He was dead. Who could have known? Okay, so this was apparently a bust. Which raises the question of where heck I go now. In fairness, the map did completely foreshadow that fact by making the lift all red. I can only assume Barry took a shot at that thing with his goddamn hand cannon. So was there something in the house maybe? Like, I thought I'd got all the helmet doors. I mean, maybe I didn't properly explore them, but I thought I had at least opened everything. You know, I really thought leaning back would make that not show up on the microphone, but I was wrong. Okay, gonna go back to the house and see what has yet to be uncovered. And by that I mean what rooms on the map are still in red, implying that there are still items there. That one. I need to remember where that item is, because I'm pretty sure I know where it gets used. What I don't know is where those bloody eagle and whatever it is medals get used. Hang on, is this still locked? Spencer family emblem, of course. Now, don't think I've got anything what has that symbol on it. And okay, that item room will just be red because the kerosene thing still has stuff. No idea why I went this way. So Jill's just gone a bit senile in her old age. Nope, that's not the one. Okay, let's face it, I'm going senile in my old age. Okay, top level. So it looks like there's some stuff that we access through that elevator in the kitchen. And one room way on the west. So we'll do that, shall we? And we'll have a zombie boy to dodge in here. Possibly two, actually. I thought there was a redhead here, but I must have dealt with him already. Actually, something that's gone and changed, which is extremely irritating, is that the tablet that I'm using for Touch Portal has got a bit of a delay on it all of a sudden. And I'm not sure why. It is supremely irritating. See, I keep forgetting what the room I haven't fully explored here is, just on the other side of this stair. Thought I heard someone else in the area. Come on, there we go. Door. Oh, this bullshit, yeah. I remember this now. I don't remember how to solve it, but hell, now is as good as a time as any. It's also possibly when I start looking things up. Just in case I have not already attempted it. Actually, I don't think that's enough space to push it from the side what I am intending. Oh no, it is. Which will make it clear. I has Jewel. Alright, that worked. I thought I was going to be way more complex. And I'm just exiting the room and coming back in to reset the slidey boxes. So I know where the red jewel goes, but what is on the other side? He ponders aloud. Yellow gemstone. Well, okay, now I don't know what goes where. I'm gonna reset again. Actually, no, I didn't need to do that. I didn't move the other box at all. Basically, I'm going for the jewel that's in the eagle's face. So we'll position one of them as close as possible. Freeze. Damn it, phone, why you not tell me Iki is live? Hiya, papaya. How are you? Welcome in. I'm just bamming up an eagle. See, I'm assuming because it's glowing, that means I can get it. Of course, I could be wrong. It's worth trying, isn't it? On the other hand, maybe I've got 2 gems now. I should not be so greedy. But that does give us something to do, even if I'm not entirely sure how to get there. Oh yeah, that's pretty easy. Let's head down this way, all the way around, and I'm practically there. Oh, hey. Just got a bit nervous because there was some redheads in this corridor bit. But now there's 2 hunters in the corridor before. Hey BTR, welcome in. How are you doing? I do have some Residential Evil there, although it's less a residence than it was. Blue and yellow. So whatever's in here, use it. A disc. Oh yeah, that's something I meant to talk about. I looked at the settings for my ad manager. And yeah, it was set to 1 ad every 20 minutes. Now, there's a reason for that too, in fact. 1, it turns off pre-roll ads, so if you join the stream you don't get an ad to watch first. And 2, it unlocked a higher percentage of ad revenue, which seemed like a good deal, and then everyone got miserable at how many ads there were, which, yeah, I get it. So I've changed that to be 40 minutes, meaning there will be an advert in about 2.5 minutes. And unfortunately there will also be pre-roll ads about half the time. I think it's fine for 15 minutes or half an hour after an ad plays. That's how it works. Oh, apparently down here there are items. Do I have room though? I do. You're staying amazingly. I have eaten garlic and just realised how much you've missed it. Ah, yes. Garlic is a wonder herb. I don't really mind ads if it gets me the occasional brew. Well, that's what I was thinking. I don't really need the revenue, so not going to subject you to a shit time, just for that. Garlic is fucking awesome. Really, that's all I left in here? Alright, I think that'll be a trip back to the item box. Although, speaking of brew, might have a look in the old redeems section and find something that is now there what was not there before. we have a friend who's allergic to garlic, and you're very sad for her. So is she. That does sting. It's incredibly common as well. Just throwing it into random dishes. So I guess you have to actually go in there and question the waiters as to what is actually going to go into the dishes. Come to the conclusion that you love eating stinky things. Well, I certainly do love me some garlic. Although, draw the line at stinky cheese. Something about that just not for me. She has to be really careful about where she orders food from. Yeah, I can imagine. Sad residential evils. Honestly, I'm a little lower energy today, if I'm being quite honest, so... I don't think these will go together, but I've been wrong before. Okay, so... interesting. That's perfectly valid. Fuck you. Aha, yes. No, why did you put that back? This was fine a second ago. What are you doing to me, game? There we go. Hopefully it doesn't have to be a particular way up, otherwise I need to do the whole damn thing again. Yay! There's a brooch inside. You do enjoy some stinky cheese as well. Fair enough, it's not for me. You don't like stinky cheese for some reason, or 0.5 stink maybe. I'm just thinking about the cheese shop skit now. God, you'd think John Cleese was getting paid by the minute on that one. This skit lives in your head rent free. Is key. Well, I know where to use that. No, is there anything I want to drop off? No, not yet. Stinky cheese best in moderation. It's just the smell of it seems to set off the no, you shouldn't eat this part of my brain. Becomes difficult to enjoy after that. Is there actually a way out of here, or? Yeah, this'll do. Of course, I should have realised that bringing up cheese would start a discussion with this particular group. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to say that y'all are, at the very least, foodie adjacent. I think that's fair to say. Cheese. Indeed. Cheese. I haven't forgotten where I'm going. You forgot where you're going. Or more importantly, you forgot where I'm going. You like good foods. Yes. I mean, I don't think anybody likes bad foods. You know, it's not like bad movies where you know, sit there and make fun of it. Actually, I kind of take that back. You'll probably get some people who've heard really, really bad reviews of certain restaurants, and then they go to that restaurant to basically see if the rumours are true. So it's not a million miles off. Can you heckle foods too? I mean, you don't get much of a response, but you know, no law against it. Here's the emblem key. Of course there's no use for it. It's a ridiculous item. Oh, I wish there was more light in this room. Sweet. Yeah, there we go. Now, I know exactly where I'm going. Anything else in here? There is scientific books. Almost all of them are biology related. Same with that bookshelf. Aha! Yes, I will take these, please. Metal object! Oh my god, you're gonna eat pea soup and pancakes tomorrow. It's gonna be legendary. The pea soup's not for me, but pancakes, hell yes. Pancakes are any time frame. As I said in another stream, for reasons that haven't escaped me entirely. Right, so if I dump these straight onto the shotgun, will it reload it? It does! Okay, so need that stone ring, because we combine these and we get an emblem. And then we go back in here. We go back to as if we're heading towards the waterfalls, and then grab a thing and come back. And now for something completely different. Yeah, not the strongest impression in my arsenal. Barely evocative of John Cleese. But not being able to do a good impression of a transphobe, I can live with that. Is he a transphobe? I vaguely recall transphobia coming up. Certainly he's very much old man yells at cloud these days, which just makes me want to drift away from him entirely. Because, you know, for somebody who was an innovative... yeah, okay, you've got me. I forgot you lot were in here. And now it doesn't matter. Yeah, Cleese hasn't aged well. Aged like cheese. But yeah, as I was saying, for somebody who was in such a influential comedy group that redefined the rules of what comedy on TV could be, he has regressed into the old man yells at cloud trope in a big way. Oh, and while we're at it, trans rights are human rights. Let me just check if something still works. It does still work. Excellent. I fear I may have just implemented that because if Talia was ever made a mod here, she would do it first. And if you're wondering, that is her emote. Oh, dare we shout out as well, why no? Nope, that's Papaya Chemist again. There seems to be some delays. Not that Papaya Chemist isn't worth a shout out, but...
Oh hey, yeah! Maybe this counts as a dumb way to die. Die to boredom.
Never heard of washing cheese in beer. What's the science behind that?
Cool.
That's something I said. My brain has discarded it entirely.
Rewound.
Oh, BTR. So right. If we cut away the mold from him and wash him in beer, he might be alright. It's worth a shot. Okay, we're gonna try this again. There we go, that's the right person. Shark.
Mackerel level 7. Nice.
I like the ominous lightning behind that as well, that's great. Okay, I may need to introduce a small delay to the command getting set off, because apparently it's having some trouble doing what it needs to do to set things up properly. Which is confusing and irritating. Let me just see if I can find out where the fuck it is. I mean, I figured 1500 milliseconds would be enough, but let's up it to 2500. See, what it does is writes a name to a file, and then that gets moved into an HTML file, and then the HTML file gets played. It's a big old thing. You'll do some research and see if it's useful for anything. Science demands to know, let's face it. Let's fit neatly in the door. Open it. Hiya, Willowaz, welcome in. How goes the evil? Resident? Game makes a good point. I should salve. We created some hexagons. Or were they octagons? I think they might have been octagons. And then we put the octagons in a door and the door opened. So that's all you've missed so far. So glad I replied to that. I live to serve my people. Becomes tasty and would make mold grow better, which would kill bacteria. Sounds like sound science to me. You know what, I will take one of the mixed herbs because I fear something is coming up. This is why I still have the Magnum out. Yeah, I'm alright. A little low energy, but otherwise fine. How be thee? And thank you for asking. And to anybody else who wasn't in at the start, how are yous doing? If I have not asked. Yeah, this is the bit I thought. There you are, rat bastard.
You're alive. I was worried because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Yeah, Barry, you were never going to hide that gun the size of your face behind your
back. Don't lie to me.
You ever get so mad you just want to kick the fuck out of the statue?
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun!
So, I'm not going for any particular ending. What do we think? Barry did leave us to die at the hands of this creature. So, yes, you want to eat it right after washing it in beer so the mold doesn't grow right back. Yes, that makes sense. You're okay, just cooking, tired from a busy old week, glad to be off tomorrow. Excellent! You have the satisfaction of work and the not working. Hello, backhead friend. Yes, fun. No gun. Stupid violence. No pew pew for him. Fuck off, Barry. Nah, yes, give him gun. Interesting that there's mostly consensus and then a consenting opinion. Consenting? Contrasting opinion. All valid. I will say that right now. Like I said, I'm not going for a particular ending, so I was genuinely interested in hearing what the populace thought. But also, hello everyone else, big stay and all. Yeah, is a dissenting consensus. So is that's 3 no and 2 yes, if I'm reading that correctly? If BTR is on the side of yes. But sounds like we want to leave Barry unarmed and potentially dead. Which I'm quite happy to do. He did leave us to die. Give Barry guns, ye nay. Yay, democracy. Also, welcome in, welcome web, how you doing? If you're okay? Okay is good. I hope for better, but okay is a good starting point. Hello, Carl HC198. Welcome in. First time, so Twitch tells me, although I might have just forgotten. It's bad for that. I'm alright. A bit low energy, but otherwise fine. You're good? Excellent. To steal the power of another streamer, how did you find us? I'm curious to know. Okay. I'll give it another 20 seconds or so. Speak now or forever hold your wish as to whether Barry lives. You pre-order some Nintendo Switch games. Cool. Are they still doing physical releases for Nintendo Switch? I suppose they have the ability to carts, so maybe they wouldn't abandon it straight away. I don't know. I have not owned one. Huge Resident Evil fan? Yes, well, you're in good company here, I would say. Well, I believe democracy have spoken, and hopefully it's spoken better than I did just there, because my mouth went on adventures. Yes. Sorry, Barry.
I can't do that.
Jill!
BTR, thank you for not making that pronounced words.
Barry!
Oof. Smited. That's the backhand to end all backhands. Of course, now these things are problem. Sneaky reload. Oh yes, I remember how this works now. So I did just waste some bullets there, but I'll hopefully live. Okay, that was a little close to the edge now that I replay the scenario in my head. Oh, you little shit, that's not fair. Oh, Christ, yeah, she fucking dealt us one. Oh, no, I can only push it from one end, right, okay. 13 and TMNT Shredder's Revenge for Nintendo Switch. Okay. She has head. And away she goes. 13 is a graphic novel first person. Yes, indeed. I remember it from 2002 odds, something like that. Inside the coffin is a skeleton and something else. A family picture. It's a letter. Maybe. Cats to the Cat, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Geez, good thing you can't fall off that edge or else she would have sent you right down to join Barry. Here's the thing, I think you can get knocked off that ledge. And yes, strong and angry monster. The game now looks great. I mean, I've been two minds about this because the upscaling job they did on the backgrounds is alright. It's a pretty standard job of you've run this through an automated upscaler. But the whole package itself still looks pretty good, which is a testament to how well it was done the first time. Oh, sorry, I think you were talking about 13, weren't you? I've not actually played the remake of 13, which... I could go back to that, actually. Yeah, 13 graphics are very great. Yeah, it was a nice style it had back then. I'll need to check out what they look like in the remake or remaster or whatever it's called. Anyway, I'm putting off reading this thing. To my Lisa, day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mummy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they give me the shots, Mummy's can think straight, but Mummy's shocked and sad because Mummy's unable to think of you all the time. Mummy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together, they're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, how I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. I can't take Daddy seriously, I'm sorry. I know it's fully in the context of talking to a child, so Mummy and Daddy, but the internet has ruined it. I'm sorry. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Trapper Daddy. Is that one of the new Far Cry villains? Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we're both unconscious, and when that white man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967, Jessica Trevor. Well, Coab, I'm phoning the UN. Jesus Christ. Now, is this a different hand cannon? It is. Does it take this ammo? Big. 44 Magnum rounds, extremely powerful handgun, not to mention one of Barry's favourites. Not anymore, it isn't, he's fucking dead. Barry's photograph. This is the photograph that fell out of Barry's shirt just before he fell into the pit. There's something written on the back. We love you, Daddy, from your sweet daughters, Moira and Polly. I wonder if they're dead now also. Oh well, tragedy. This is like Age of Ultron, but with me instead of Ultron. I never did watch that film. Ah, yes. So there'll be an item room in here. Fuck. Alright, I've got a fucking journey then, because I do believe this is where we use those emblems that I've been carrying around for like an hour. Yep. Yeah. Or at the very least I've got an elevator because the item box is at the top of the stairs on the other side. Otherwise, no, don't join in. Film is silly but has some good moments. What? Barry's dead? What did you do? He tried to pull a gun on us. We took the gun off him. And then big arm monster came along and we wouldn't give him the gun back. Also, welcome in, Rizalka. How's it going? Damn it, I really want to go and play 13 now. I want to see if that still holds up. All those little graphic novel touches were really, really cool. Especially the picture-in-picture thing, which was, you know, not a non-trivial thing to do at the time. It would have looked like a decadent use of resources. Yeah, so we didn't do anything. Barry did this to himself. Okay, so we've effectively lost 6 rounds because we'll be carrying that one. But we effectively gained 6 rounds when we picked the gun up, so much of a muchness. Since we've made our choice, we shall... Oh yeah, see how the gun looks on her. Looks exactly as big as the other one. Okay. So we must salve. Wilco Webb, I will get in my car, I will start driving west, I will figure out the ocean problem when I get to it. Jesus Christ. Cave or tunnels or whatever they are is a very sad last resting place, but quite a peaceful one in a way. Oh, he's fine. Plot armor and all that. I don't know. Pretty sure it changes the ending. Either that or he threatened to call the UN on me for that. ¿Por qué no los dos? Oh no, I know he wouldn't want that, yes. So you're going to Guruk. How did you know? Jayla, no. If there's one person who does not get to use that name, it's you, Jayla. I'm sorry. Just Pirates of the Caribbean your way across the ocean floor, yeah. Thank you for the quote, BTR. You lived in Dunoon. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I was more thinking, how do you know that's west of me? There was a reason why Best Boy stopped. Yes, even though you're taking that as an opportunity to use it again. I see you there. To be fair, Scott agrees. Well, that's the end of the strip. I can't go on. It's just, you know, there's no way I can continue. It's agreed. Fucking stop it. Yes, thank you. Shit. Dude, there we go. Actually, that is a good point for a break. I've been going for an hour and 8 minutes. So, enjoy some clips. Have a wee stretch and hydrate yourself. Maybe get a snack. Take your meds if you're not on top of that. I'm not reading that out, Willowaz. You're just saying you need good and or shan't be said in another age. I think autocorrect is it on the assault there. If you're now allowed, Volkoweb will need to just have to. You're off to bed. Yeah, good call, Pixie Cow. Letra piñata. Okay, yes. Have a stretch, have a snack, have a drink. Take your meds if you're not on top of that. Oh god, this is just going to continue on, isn't it? I'm going for a break. See you in a bit. Just going to enjoy the save music for a little while. Take a little time to savor this I think I called this a lemon tart last time round, but it's not. It's just a lemon bakewell. But it's vaguely lemony, a bit biscuity, and lots sugary. So take some time to savor this. Break my fucking wrists apparently. There we go. Oh, just to see if he drops something, because if he doesn't, there's absolutely no point to fighting him here. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least when he grabs me, I suppose, I get a respite from relentless button mashing. Oh. Was to be your spoils. Yep. There we go. Now they can only vomit on me. Ah, you fucks. Ooh, 4 of them. In the ass. Now you fucker. That'll do. Like, I'm just doing what I'm told. I'm hired for a job, and that is to Leonardo da Vinci my way into bird genocide. That's what I'm here for. I don't make the rules. Oh, the clip failed? I never had that happen before. Is it just pressing the button or when trying to, like, finalize the clip these days? No, they didn't in 2004. Oh, really? I took damage from that? Her heat's off. And so's his heat. I should deal with that. See, I've got it in my head that you have to, like, keep up the damage with these things. It might regenerate it a little bit if given enough time. And I'm not sure that... It's alright, I'll wait for yous. What the fuck? I mean, if you can pull that move off, what the fuck are you doing in a terrorist cell? If he goes out the front, he's dead anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I get that guy through here? I can! There we go, make my job easier. Well, bonus time is a bit of a bust, but I am, thus far, not dead. On the other hand...
Reinforcements have arrived.
Red! Holy shit! Sorry. Why I bothered using the special there? I had no combo to preserve. Oh god, this bit. I would absolutely panic at the sight of that topless boy with his big stick. I might rephrase that. With his baseball bat. So that's not bad. But yeah, just those guys with... Welcome aboard! And happy birthday. Hope the balloon. Hope the balloon. Can you come over? Oh, fucking hell. Of all the jump scares to actually get me, it was a fucking balloon bursting. And I did it. I played myself.
Welcome.
And that's when Leon found that it was possible to lose a game of Get Down, Mr. President. Dark day indeed.
Is that all?
Fuck, 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 fuck. Just wait for you to get a bit closer. No! Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Oh. Oh, never before has my petard been so hoisted. Jesus Christ. Joke that we've accidentally released upon the entire internet. Paul's eyes, nose and mouth. And if you don't have head, shoulders, knees and toes in your head right now, you're a better human than I. Accidentally. I may have repeated it at pretty much any given opportunity. Eyes. And eyes and eyes and eyes and eyes and eyes. Nope, you always have it in your head. That's my secret, Captain. Okay, that has unmuted. Again, touch portal, press something, there's a delay, and then it happens. Kind of irritating. But I did get myself one of the caramel shortbreads. So that's good. I'm not going to do this in a oneer though, that'd be a little silly. There's a cursed siege engine indeed. No, I'm shortbread. You were just lamenting me showing those off. What? These? Your lactose intolerance. Oh, I'm sorry, Wilco Webb. That must be a right pain in the arse. I'm not even being sarcastic. That does genuinely sound terrible. Ah, yeah, the Scotch Fingers Club would have been appropriate as well. Damn it. Don't know why the word adjacent always makes you think of Hank Hill's propane and propane accessories line. Yeah, you get yourself some Scotch Fingers, you deserve it. Oh. Okay, so I know I need the emblems. Oh, what happened? Oh wow, thank you very much for the subscription. Very, very consuming. Oh, that was short. Bread. You could food herbal essences. I feel that's more of a you will food herbal essences actually. You're welcome. Oh, well, thank you. I'll look more on this one. And hopefully I'll go into this generation, apparently. You know, once the chat expires for this VOD, half of that is going to make absolutely no sense. So this is the booth one. God, where am I? Here we are. Middle of booth. It's just the same puzzle from the original where we're doing middle of Eagle. Eagle. Instance of full screen FMV. Used to be a selling point, you know. Oh, so I went the longest way possible to make that happen. Okay. Elevator. Have some butternut snaps, but you'd have to go out your way to get Scotch Fingers. Butternut snaps do not sound bad. Not open unless in a first-class emergency. What does the zombie apocalypse count as? Second? Third? Only opens in an emergency, huh? What does this count as? An emergency? just save again. Like I said, not going for a particular ending, nor am I going for a particular rank. So, saving for days. They are good. Well, in the absence of Scotch fingers, I'm sure those will tide you over for a little bit. Well, we hadn't started thinking about what's next to bring. Well, that is important. So I just realised. I kind of want to bring the shotgun, but I don't want to dump the Magnum, and I don't want to. No. Take the shotgun and dump the Magnum. Probably won't need this right away, but I'm taking it anyway. I think you get some cheesels. I can only imagine they are close to Cheetos or Whatsits. Hiya, pal. I'm over here now. Oh, there's a lad. Ah, piss. Right. Oh, thing. Geef. More disc. Aha! Aha! I am so cunning. Or cheese pretzel? Have I had cheese pretzels? I must have done at some point. I'm just not really remembering. Kind of, but not the rings. Did we try onion ring crisps when you were here? It's just like a ring of maize that tastes vaguely of onion powder. I feel like that's a snack I've cracked at some point. Well, I take the X-ray. Why is this a unique item? Why do I get to see Clark David's whatever the fuck that is? Needs to put up an X-ray photograph. How convenient! Name is Clark David. I knew that. Ed Fisher. Alex Bichette. Well, there's only one I can take. Memo on the message board catches my attention. Something scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. So who have we got here? Gail Holland. Okay. Alex is first. Cool. Clark is second. Ed. Gail. Nope, all good. But also they don't taste like Cheetos. Yes, you liked it a lot. Yeah, the onion ring crisps are good. They're awfully Moorish. Love onion rings, your reflux does not. But those are more burger ring shaped. Yeah, I'll see. Loving the fake X-ray. I had no idea what I was looking at, to be quite honest. X-rays usually would have been framed more like Fisher, Ed. Very nice that they are alphabetically named. It's a great convenience. And there was no tricky ones like two names starting with the same letter. You know, just to make it slightly more difficult. Actually, I don't think this has happened in any Resident Evil game that I can recall. But something that happens in System Shock, the first one, and in... I want to say Silent Hill 3, I don't know about 2 or 4, where they have separate difficulty settings. So there's a difficulty setting for combat that you set, and there's one for puzzles. So you can have easy combat, difficult puzzles, difficult combat, easy puzzles, or just ramp it all up and have the worst possible time in your life. Beta Alpha Delta, Charlie Foxtrot, Echo Hotel, Golf. 2 and 3. Okay, thank you. Bye. Yep, Twitch chat does not like carriage returns. June 8th, 1998. My dearest Ada. You know, you love that. Difficult puzzles for sure, easier combat. Well, it's especially good for folks who don't have dexterity in their hands, so it's a nice accessibility feature. Especially for something that came out in the, you know, early 2000s. And in System Shock's case, back in the 90s. By the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I have poo brain. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Ada, you say? That Ada? Yep. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded that password into an X-ray picture. A röntgenogram. Close? Now, I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. Or if I turn into a zombie. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. Yeah, nobody shares first names in the Resident Evil world. It's just not done. John. Ada! And... yeah. Oh yeah, welcome over has them in chat. Google's röntgenogram. Hey Pickle Dog, welcome in. Some kind of switch. Part of it is glowing red. 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 It's literally just an X-ray. Also, hi. Hi. Well, she certainly didn't make it in public. Naughty Ada. Almost as if it was a ruse from the beginning. We call them radiographs
It's a table.
here. Ah, indeed. Thank you for pointing out the table, Nick. Oh, Nick, you would have been proud of the conversation we were having earlier. Just after defeating the giant arms monster. We'll see if chat wants to enlighten you on that one. Also, hiya, welcome in. Guess you should get dressed for work. Boo. But, yeah, fair. The initials in alphabetical order, which then means we have the bottom bit, middle bit, the left bit, and the everything bit. So esophagus, no, hold on. Esophagus, colon, liver, lungs. Nick at evening in his house? Evenating? I kind of like evenating, I might use that. Now let's see how Twitch deals with Continuing after phone has been folded. What was Nick at Night? I never saw it. It's like Fortnite, but not. I wasn't... So that's not the computator I need to use? No? Night at Nick was banned from most platforms. Yeah, it's using the ancient government edict of, you know what, fuck that guy. It's not often used and it's not fairly used, but it is there. Right, so if somebody could... Fucking forgotten it already, right. Right, so colon... Esophagus... Liver, lungs. So, cell. Okay, I can remember that. Probably. Got two of the things in the wrong order. Hey, between the borders, welcome in. You weren't allowed to post a message? What? Nickelodeon, the TV channel, played reruns of older live TV as Nick at Night. Ah, I see now. I mean, last time you folded your phone, it locked forever. Well, clearly you're just not trying hard enough. Okay, what's in the first aid box? You did say cell, you did. Oh, because of... Oh dear. Cell? Cell? Yes, it's a past word. I need a name to go along with it, mind you. It's Locked. Is this where I can dump off MO discs? Nope. Presumably I can't get in here, but it'd be silly not to try. Just get those levers to work. Who is this mysterious person? On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, his name is Cell. Oh shit, we've given it away, haven't we? Oh. Oh, there's pals all over the place. Oh, no, 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 not pals, not pals. So I will have to remember and bring burning materials with me. Oh, that works out. Locked. Also locked. A power area. What's the symbol for a power area, I ask you? Just finished a 4-hour drive. Half finished unpacking and needed a shower. Then here I come. Oh, 4 hours. That is kinda rough. But it's done now. You can unpack and relax. Anti-friends! Yay! V-Act. Researchers note. There's now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host creature eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric incident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. Finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. So is that the cunt in the coffin that I dealt with ages ago? There is sadly something missing from this version, I think. Which I'll just test here. In the original game, you actually got a image of the computer, and your character's hands typing on it, and if they got it wrong they went "Brr" on the table. Da da da. Yay! B-tooth. Let's unlock it. There we go. There we go. I was gonna say there we go. We made doors happen, but my brain jumped ahead. Wish your computer logged you in this dramatically. It could be done, but you'll probably get sick of it after a while. You know, there's a reason that Windows supports having little noises happen whenever you do literally anything on the start menu, but they now don't provide any by default. It's a fun set of fonts. That makes my design sense cry. Oh god. It would do. An information management server. It appears to be broken. It is now. I probably just missed the 90s. I mean, it was only 10 years ago. That's long enough to miss it. Variety of chemicals you've never seen before. And a thing. Give me shiny. Give me shiny. Cadavers are frozen and wrapped in bags. Joyous. Oh, look at that chunky CRT just sitting there unused. Breaks my heart. Okay, I care about having magnum rounds more than I care about having a green herb, so away it goes. Yes, 10 years ago. On second thoughts. Oh, no, that didn't work out. Also, I'm going to start running out of defense items, so I should probably stop doing that so much. When Nikki shiny, everybody gonna shine. I mean, it's better than the other nickname he gave me this stream. Fucking hour in and the daddies are flying left and right. Jesus. Oh, the sheer madness. Where is typewriter? Ah, it's all the bloody way around there. You won't say it. I appreciate that. Thank you. Heeds. Ah, you know. I said. Shit, no, I've set him on fire. Can you see it? I mean, I don't want to deny anybody their fun, but at the same time, I'm like, really? I am not used to this happening. Fucking right, I'm your dad. Oh, this took a turn. This took a turn I was not prepared for. I didn't even realise I'd taken the burning items with me, or I just equipped them now and completely forgotten what I'd done. Anyway, I must go burn a dude. You will count your tits, so I appreciate that, Will. I do not ask for a single one of these nicknames. Indeed, you are correct. But then again, if somebody tries to give themselves a nickname, it doesn't stick. That's not how nicknames work. He says as if he would be not going by Gordon were that the case, but you know. But to that, I apparently just, I'm like, what can all this does? You can go by two names. Your UI design methodology has always been one serif and one sans, one monospace and one variable width, and flashing Comic Sans. Once you've got all that in place, it's all good. Between the borders, I don't like to, you know, engage in hyperbole, but I'm pretty sure that's a war crime. And yet you've got people to call you Lee. That's not a nickname though, that's just the name you go by. Like when your lecturer introduced himself as Shorty. No, your name is James and you're a cunt. Did he get the nickname of James the Cunt by any chance? There are worse nicknames, you are correct. Good old JTC. Work now includes on the address book. Nice. And why should they not go by the name that you have given to them? Okay, I'm getting the feeling I'm going to find a switch pretty soon. It's a shame because that means I don't have any games for it. Down in front, Jill. Jeez. Split the difference. James the Lesser cunt. Okay, security protocols. Level 1, heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of emergency. Basement level 1. Passage to heliport entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. I think you meant the other spelling of sight, although that is still a valid sentence. There is a site and you will be shot there. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies, as it should. You should not use the elevator in an emergency. James, minor cunt in lecturing. I'm going to assume you meant to write poor Richard there. And in fairness, the keys are right next to each other. Also, I need to add that to the banned terms list, if I haven't already, because you might be able to skip past that being a mod. Still getting natty because you let the family call the names they're used to. Bleh. I do like the name Mbot as well, that is good. Basement level 2, visual data room for use by the Special Research Division only. All of our access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Irving, room manager. Room manager doesn't feel like a particularly, for lack of a better term, dramatic job title. What's your job title? Room manager. I manage the rooms. You seem to be a bestower of good nicknames, Rizalka. Apart from one, and then you stopped using it, which I do appreciate. Basement level 3, Prison Sanitation Division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. A. Wesker. Doesn't that sound familiar? Triple lock door entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all of the passcodes. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. You know the one and you won't use it. Thank you. Explosive output terminal sounds better. Maybe it's a misspelling of room manager? We can but hope. Passcode output terminals use and access of the output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Basement level 4. Regarding the progress of Tyrant after the administration of T-virus, illegible hereafter. Just videos. There's a map of the laboratory. Oh, that was the exit. Shit. Don't mean that. maybe other things in here. You already said it earlier on an example of that. One no longer calls it. Yes. Yes, you did. Can't help but feel there's other stuff in here I have not found yet. But I guess I could just pick up that first aid kit and first aid spray rather, and find out if anything's left. Hee, shadow puppets. Nope, not seeing anything, and I can't. I cannot. So you had one of those Facebook find the nearest book this passage describes your sex life. You had a biochem weapon handbook next to you, meaning the phrase started, in case of biological release. Some things just line up, indeed. Okay, so I'll dump. What will I dump? The ammo disc for sure. What else am I carrying? There we go. Where's the other Mo discs? More discs, more problems. Alright, so my plan is to shotgun the zombies down the stair. And if that doesn't blow their heads off, I will flame them. Well, I'll set them on fire instead, actually. I don't think giving them grief and insults is actually going to help the situation. Probably not going to make it worse. They're not going to know what I'm saying. They are zombies. Alright, so there's a basement 2 and a basement 3 door locked. There we go. Okay, power room doors have not unlocked. There's apparently stuff in here that I haven't picked up, so let's head back in there. Zombie. Oh no, Willowwise has contracted the T-virus. Okay, so no, that door was not locked because that's the room I went into to unlock the door. Grr. Arg. What the fuck am I doing? Also, apparently there's an item in here. Okay, I'll try that door right by the stairs. Zombie. Come on. Ready? Alright, fire it is. Flee! Meanwhile, zombie.com still works. I'm gonna assume that's a safe link, but I can't look at it right now. Okay, so no, nothing in there. But I can go in here, which I presumably wasn't able to do before. Still, I have all the ammo discs, so that means there's a thing I can do which would be advantageous. An X-ray photograph. The skeleton structure displayed isn't quite human. Also, there's a slimy in here. Oh, pal. Ah, damn it. Buzz. Haha, combo. Right. What have we got? Thanks. Sneezes 8 times in a row. Oh no, you didn't explode. I never seem to go past 3, although usually I don't go less than 3. Less than 3. Yeah, it's a one-page site dating back to the 90s. Was Flash, now HTML5. Completely pointless. I usually do 3 as a minimum. Bloody hell. I don't know why it comes in 3s. Apparently the universe has a sense of humour. Okay, so. To Sanitation Division. Attention, Manager of Sanitation from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. Or the URDC. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the contents of this fax to any third party is strictly prohibited by the sender. After reading the contents of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. Well, you fucked that one up. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-Virus's outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. Concerns, you say? First concern. More than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-Virus and died. Small concern. Can hardly see. 3. It is indeed the magic number. And if I knew any more of the lyrics to that song, I would recite some of them, but... Yeah. All I had was one-page Flash and completely useless, and... I knew it was Zumbo.com. Tend to do 2 or 4 sneezes. You go to your nose likes even numbers. Minor issue. Yeah, small side effect. Yes, it is. It is the magic number. It's also been reported that almost all of the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-Virus infection. Second concern. Our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern. There is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Security system passcode transmission device. If I had an MO disk, it could transmit the passcode to the system. I have 3. Raccoon City Sanitation Committee. We're concerned that we're about to be out of a job. Also dead. Seems to be something behind this sturdy door. Open it. YOLO! Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Looks like a refueling device. Frankly, I don't know where I would take that, so leave it for now. I also happen to know that this is an item which prevents you from running. Well, it doesn't prevent you running. You can run for a bit, but then you'll fucking explode in the game ends. So it is considered undesirable. Okay, don't store the fuel in this jar. Spin Doctor level 99. Also, someone hardwired the days since an accident sign to 0 as a joke and nobody noticed. It's like we've carved it in stone at this point. Like, it's never going to change. What's the point? Did I take damage? I did not take damage. Is it here that I can use a spindle of thing? Because this has a projector somewhere. Nope, stop it, stop it. Tell me where projector is so I can stick this thing right up it. Oh, there it is. It's casting a goddamn shadow. Bioorganic weapon official report. Cerberus, bad dog. Neptune, beak shark, do. Well, zombie shark, do. Hunter, we don't know how to draw gorillas. Tyrant, Largarm, Bioorganic Weapons Research Group Development Staff. And yep, that was definitely Wesker in there. Bioorganic weapon official report. Cerberus, Neptune, Hunter, Tyrant. Bioorganic weapons research group development staff. 8462. I'll need to remember that. And while we're here, I will grab the first aid spray. Don't know why I said it like that, but I've made my choice now. It kind of implies that I can go down this way, but I see no evidence of this. I also see no other items that would make this room still appear red on the map. Okay, damn it, what was that again? 8462? Yep. Right, you're dressed. Onwards to the train, see if in an hour if you're still going. Hopefully so. If we're not playing this, we'll probably do something else, because I'm not so tired that I will just retire as soon as I'm done. You end up causing accidents on good days, just so they don't have to get anyone to change the sign. Okay. Okay, spicy rounds. Oh, the first ones we found, I think. So this one needs to go back. But I've got the Mo disc. Interesting that I still have that crank. Somehow that survived all this time. And the serum, but I think I know where I fucked up on that one. Oh look, Rizalka is here. Time to end stream. She knows my secret. No, he's lies. It's unfortunate, but it does keep happening. Okay, I think it's this way. Yeah, because if we went left, it would be the room where the computer is. And there we go. It's almost like she's my friend who knows me well. Could it be? Such a simple explanation. Where's this thing I was looking at? Oh, yes. I have it. Ammo disc. Boop. Plop. I unlocked something. Wait, what? Ah. So I have to find 3 of those. So apparently I get that from elsewhere. Clear liquid, best not touching it. You know what? I'll take your word for it. I'm not sure what to do now because apparently I need to use these ammo discs at different boxes. Just for fun. But it has, you know, just to clear out that room, I'll take the ink ribbon. Or at the very least, that'll tell me if there's something else in the room to pick up. Nope. Damn it. I brought the map and then completely forgot what I brought it up for. Right, what else? I don't know how to get into the power room. Can't do anything on the right yet. I'll actually go back through these double doors and investigate to my left because I don't remember what's there and I think it came up right on the map. I think I would have checked that before committing to a loading screen, but there you go. Oh no, door on the left is empty. Back through I go. Okay, so what else? Find items in here. Other items here. Items. 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 Yes, hello, I would like to items, please. Tiny eggs cling to the sides of the containers. I am disturbed. Okay, that explains that one. I have more pew pew. Yes, items. Part of a corpse. So either the operation was finished or half finished or a complete disaster. And again, ¿por qué no los dos? Those poor abandoned monitors. Hell with it. Bonus points if you could figure out what I put in for the password. So I don't think there's anything else to do there. Right, chemicals I've never seen before. Health. And it is herbs, which I don't need right now. Well, cool. Oh, bloody hell. This is my night now, isn't it? The whole thing. The whole time. Oh, good timing on that, Dee Dee. I will do the posture check in street. You know, Rizalka, it took me a second to realise you still had the stream playing on your phone, which was in your pocket. At least I hope you do, because otherwise I've got no fucking idea what that comment's supposed to mean. Okay. I'm gonna go back in here, see if I can figure out what I have yet to pick up. So that's the difficulty with... Oh! How long was that sitting there? There we go. And it is key. Is it power key? It is laboratory key. Image editing equipment. Looks like I can use it to view Kenneth's film. Why not? Oh, that's why not. Jesus Christ.
Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
So, we finally know what happened to Kenneth. That guy that we found getting eaten by a zombie. Sorry, vapor. Turns out he was eaten by a zombie. She either has the stream going in her pocket, or I need to look for any kidnapping cases of very small people in my local area. You think he died? Yeah, I will back you up on that hypothesis, otherwise. I think you're onto something there. Also, I didn't say hello to Dee Dee. But hello, Dee Dee. Welcome in. One day I'll get the hang of looking at the camera rather than where the chat is, but it is not this day. What's the frequency, Kenneth? Well, your name's closer to Kenneth than mine. You tell me. That's how it works, right? Ah, it is the power key. Excellent. So, I'll drop off the ink ribbons. I'll actually use them as well. Oh, that's a cute hi. What is that? Hello. Well, I assume that's his name of streamer. It is a very good emote. Savgan. Wow, I've got 15 of those fuckers, Jesus. I'm at the point of wondering if I even need this anymore. I might just replace it with the Larg gun. And the Larg gun rounds. Or maybe... I've changed my mind actually, I'm going to get the grenade launcher. Because I am of the belief that the Magnum will do more damage than the grenade launcher. I want to save that for the final battle. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Yes, we are on the same page here. Kenneth did a die. Yeah, I think I've got enough health items to do me the rest of the game, so those ones can stay there. But yes, how are you doing tonight, Didi? Are you stream hopping again? Mod duties? Where am I going again? Yes. The powered rooms. I'll go for the one that doesn't spin off into an expanse of other places first. Actually, what I should have done was unlocked both doors, then I could eat the power key. In fact, I'll do that now, if only to delay whatever the fuck made that noise a little bit longer. No use for the key. Discard. Yes. Doot. I get the feeling this might not be spiders, but it might be spider adjacent things. Or it might just be noises. Oh, there we go. That's a long way to go for shotgun shells. Anything else? No? What about up here? What am I looking at? And now you're watching via phone because your machine decided to turn off. Time to troubleshoot heat and power supply. Yay! Oh, there's the thing. Well, there was. Apparently they don't react well to acid rounds. Oh, no, get back down. I thought that was a thing that opened. Oh, fuck off. Precision instruments and surgery. Operating table is covered in blood. Blood doesn't look like it came from surgery, though. How could you tell? Rusted shut and won't budge. Blimey. Well, if there is naught else in this room, I shall go through the other vent. Shelf would have likely been easier to move if she took the stuff off it. She could have reached through. Let's be quite honest. Also, I don't remember who's come in since I said it, but there is a new channel point redeemed for anyone who's interested. Aha! I can MO disc. He's complete calm with the giant bugs going, oh, this is mildly annoying, then blasting them to bits. Calm as can be his grin. Thank you, Willowaz. Classic advert, that. Don't mess with an iron brew machine, it'll fuck you up. No, one more push at least, I think. 2 more pushes at least, I think. Nope, pass. No, apparently I have to go the whole hog. Or a significant portion of hog. I mean, I can't even fucking see what's going on. Come on, game. Yeah, the giant bugs don't, well, bug me as much as they do some people. More hydrates. Very well, Wilkaweb. Hydrate accomplished. Is it just brew I added, or was there something else? I can't remember if this has been redeemed or not, so I'm just going to show it off.
Don't die.
Feels appropriate for a Resident Evil style game, you know? And where the fuck am I? Right.
Soup's on.
Wait, did I? The soup could not be more on in this horrific environment. I'm not even sure how I got back out here, but back here I am.
What is glass but tortured sand?
Yo, zombies, vampires, it's adjacent, you know. Wouldn't trust any soup Umbrella makes. Yeah, I'd think twice about it. I'd have to be really damn hungry to resort to that. Which check how many rounds I have, actually. Okay, that's interesting. That one should not still be going. Excuse me, quick touch portal thing that I'm going to have a mess around with. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder why that was doing what it was doing. Very odd indeed. Okay, back to nonsense. 8 rounds for the acid so I can take on 3 more of those fuckers. Or just ignore them, you know. Best case, they put it in put something in it to try to make you superhuman. Most likely case, they put something in it that'll make you into a bioweapon. But Umbrella must have turned somebody into goo. That's just, that feels like a thing that has to have happened at some point. Yeah. We have used all 3 discs. Oh, you sneaky little shit. Oh, come on. It's making me waste ammo now. But yeah, Umbrella have absolutely turned a human being into goo at some point. We just don't... That's not the one that made it into any of the games. Lab self-destruct mechanism. It's hooch. Oh, no. Stop that. Illegal. What the... No power to the main elevator. Start it up. System won't initialize. Person needs some kind of fuel to get started. This where I came in? Yes. Buggy boys are loud, unfortunately. High pitched as well. Umbrella's entire business plan is silly. We want to make the next evolution of humanity, and to fund it we will fill the world with horrible monsters that you need to be beyond superhuman to survive. But if you're rich, it's not a problem. Yeah, I think we just figured out the rest of their business plan there. But the rich are only rich because of the people doing the actual labour. Okay. Hopefully they don't respawn. In fact... Shit. Okay, I do believe there is a thing I need to find. And it must be in here. Guys. I don't know where else it would be. Oh, I've got one shot. Wow, they are draining my ammo faster than I would like, frankly. What fuel in the Explorer was shaken or jarred? This sounds horribly familiar. An empty capsule. I will take the fuel supply capsule. Yep, this is a bit that I was dreading. Unfortunately, means I've used a bunch of ammo for no reason. First step when creating weapons, bio or not, have a way to stop it. And that way cannot be your one pet project superhuman man, because they tend to turn traitor. Used to be control for the panel, let's press the switch, doesn't seem to be getting any power. Right, this all tracks. What's in here? I absolutely skipped that step. Oh! Handy. So, I do believe what I need is a bunch of replacement grenade shells. And I can dump this because it's not going to be of any use to me. And considering I have precisely one plan of action here, I'm not too worried about having extra inventory space. Might go ahead and do that as well. Now, so I could in fact reload the shotted gun. Then again, I've also got grenade rounds right there, so I'll leave the shotgun shells for now. Just remind myself where I'm going. Okay, so that ominous looking glass thing behind a big sturdy door. We're going back there. Actually, before I have to worry about watching my step, I'm gonna go somewhere else first. I'm also gonna try and lean back a little bit, because whilst I did do a nice stretch, the posture check was temporary at best, it would seem. Is behind here. Because I could be wrong on this one, but I do believe the following is optional. Oh, Chris, you fucking muppet, you got caught.
Jill?
Chris, you're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going
Just
down.
stupid.
And I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
Some sightseeing. Okay, so I need to find a key, because apparently my lockpick isn't going to work on that. Chris, how did I get you down here in the duration of a loading door? It probably was that quick. granted, we haven't seen Chris since the start, really. Yeah, just whoever you're not controlling ends up in the clink. Like a chump. Chris the chump. Where am I going again? Ah, yeah. And somehow he vanished when we entered the building. He did. He did a bit. Whisker was with us on the other side. Yep, he's the only one that did a disparu at the start, and then... Oh, I didn't burn you, did I? Oh, piss. Off you piss. All of the pissing off for you. Yeah, you just stay down there, thank you. The capsule. Do a refuel. Fuel supply capsule. Main ingredient of this fuel appears to be nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. And by could, they mean definitely. So excuse me if I don't demonstrate that. So he somehow got kidnapped and transported to a cell in a nanosecond. Granted, it has been hours since we saw him. No, don't replace the ammo just yet. Don't heal just yet. And then we're off to the power room. This is not too far to go. But they don't have to make it tense, do they? Also, the shadows aren't casting on Jill, which I feel like is a missed opportunity right there. So, how about that local sports team, huh? Gosh, you know what happened a second ago in this room? No, not this room. Close room, though. Sneaky. Not really sneaky, just careful. Here they come. The thingies that choked my face. There we go. Fuel supplying device for the power room. It's not working right now. No fuel. Set the capsule into place. Thank you very much. There's no stuff in this room. I need to make power happen. And then set the self-destruct. And if I feel like it, find a prison key. I'll go the other way, actually. It's no bother. Just gonna take the side road. And somehow it's worse when the only ambient sound is no music, just hissing. Yes, thank you for the internet hugs and cookies, Dee Dee. Kinda needed it at this point. Oh, definitely needed now. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go with these. Oh, piss. Yeah, grenade launcher at point blank range. What could go wrong? I feel like there should be a thing to activate in that room, but apparently not. Oh bloody hell, they're at it now. No power to the main elevator started up. Yes please. And then there's another terminal. There we go. Self-destruct system. It's huge. I would like to use it. I guess I'm not going to because I don't know how to get Chris out of his cell. And he'll die horribly in an explosion. Yeah, I guess that's going to look bad on my quarterly report. How many grenades have I got left in this thing? 3. That's good. 3's a good number. So usable. Just leave Chris behind. He already got captured. He's clearly no use. I'll do a save now. Pretty sure leaving Chris behind breaks the timeline. Jill, what are you doing? You created a time paradox. Oh, that's not a voice I can keep up. Jesus. And she's one of them now, because I've not been poisoned or anything, or likely to be poisoned by the seemingly sound of it. Those are words. Okay. And I will have a mixed herb, thank you very much. Anything else in this room? Apparently. Ah, it's an ink ribbon. Add it to the pile. And that's all the loose items.
Reinforcements
Off
have
to the
arrived.
elevator. Oh, bloody hell. Is it errored? Let the clip play. Bree, that's just you hovering the stairs. Okay, I take it back. That was something.
Oh, I have terrible news.
Soup's on.
I know.
I fear that might have been an accidental clip, but hello, Bisected Brioche. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was the Link to the Past? I was lurking a little bit earlier. But I was keen to get a little nap in before I proceeded to stream. I'm pretty sure you all know me by now, so I will not do the spiel. Hey, hi. Thank you very much for bringing your lovely people over to me. Good, you cleared 4 dungeons. Nice. How many does that leave you with? What was the terrible news? Inquiring minds wish to know. Okay, so now you want to see a raid on one of Umbrella's legitimate companies, and it's just been a boring office building and labs. Yeah, that's like one of the legit ones. That's just the secretary service. And you'll be able to get the better sword next stream. Heck yeah. We might be leaving Chris to a fiery death. I haven't decided yet. The elevator is working. Heck yeah, sword progress. Yeah, if you're somehow not following Bisected Brioche, I recommend it. It's a fun chill time with puns. Hydrate again. Of course. There we go, done. I think it was going to be a joke about being light on money. Well, possibly, technically money on light, but you know, I'm not going to spoil the putt.
Wesker!
Who could have suspected?
There is a disappointment. It's too bad he wasn't much of a poker player.
You were behind all of this.
Wesker, I
Why
have a gun as
eliminate
big as your
stars?
face. 2 of them, in
Believe
fact.
it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
So having stars nosing about is an inconvenience. You're just like all the other things. A slave of Umbrella.
Didn't take that well.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. That will be the end of my connection with Umbrella.
What? What are you planning?
I want to show you something.
Did he just turn on a light? Is that what happened? To burn everything. I just told you. Fun fact, in the original version of the game, Chris laughs at Wesker's giant monster dude. Is that... Chris? Stop it! It's like really put out. They did had this big reveal and then Chris laughs at him for it. Hell, baddie, you're not fun to play against in DVD. Oh, does he have the
Ultimate
giant
life
monster
form.
arm?
Tyrant.
You couldn't have been experimenting on people.
Jill, this is not news.
Beautiful.
For the sake of
is
this
it?
thing?
I like that word a lot.
You'll
don't I?
never understand.
I always knew he was a gutless bastard. Jill, you are a silly. Hi, Kirst. Hey, Nick, welcome in. Again.
I'll deal with you, freak.
No, let's not insult people's looks. Let's focus on the murder. Really? Oh. Well, I guess Barry's gun is special then, because it says it takes 44 rounds. 44 Magnum rounds. Yep. And... powerful bullets. Oh! Alright, I wish I'd used fewer of those. Okay, so murdering Barry did have its advantages. What'd you drop, Wesker? Laboratory key. No, Wesker, he's very fast. Can vault fast and throws you around. Oh dear. That does not sound like fun to play against. R.I.P. Wesker, too bad we'll never see you again. Especially not in a volcano. Key to unlock doors during emergency situations. A master key. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Jill, the place is full of zombies and harrowing journals from people being experimented on. Or experimenting with people. It did seem too easy. I can only assume it's Barry's handgun that did it. How did ing with people end up in there? Ah, goth damn you, auto carrot. Except you're probably at your computer, so it's god damn you, keyboard. Now, Jill, double check the Wesker is dead. Good call. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. Primogenitor? The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me now. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then, from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved might be a more appropriate word to describe it. The observation gave me more insight into my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the BOW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research. But unfortunately, I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. So in case you didn't know, there was additional writing done on the remake to tie it in later, with the later sequels. Changes to compile emergency data. Didn't even know they would have the source code for it. Just give him a light tap. Maybe 1 or 2. Or 12. I'll use to emergency lock. Electronic lock has been released. And absolutely nothing will jump out at me. Not a blessed thing. Okay, any items in here? No? Okay. And we just leave. G greater than T. Yeah, the person inside me that likes alphabetization is not happy with that one. But why? Oh, shotted gun shells. What were they doing up here? Furthermore, why were 2 stacks of them up here? I still have the emergency master key. I do. So I guess I should see if that unlocks the prison. Didn't look like the right key for that door, but I'm not sure where else I'll take it. Drop off the shotgun shells, I think. Yes, there we go. Don't think I'll need this yet. And we'll use the other revolver. Because Barry's one can apparently just rip a motherfucker in half. Good to know. I can see why it was his favourite gun. Oh, that's rusted. Shucks, that's the wrong way. The added things to better tie together the bigger RE universe is a nice use of a remake. Hey Sarah, enjoy your lurk. Why are yous coming out to play? This is wrong. And bad. I mean, it's a shame they had to tie it into Code Veronica, but, you know, it happens. So I'm going to double check on Chris again, see if we can get him out. I'm glad I finally thought of a joke to put in for the lurk command. Plug, 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 plug. I wonder if that giant ass staircase is to de-incentivize people from going to arrest Chris. Hey, there we go. Hello, you useless prick.
Jill,
Sorry about the wait.
so everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
There we go, I think that gets us the middling ending. Because Barry's dead as hell. Fell to his death and he fell in the lease at Chris. Chris, you okay, buddy? He doesn't have any boulders to punch, he doesn't know what to do with himself. Oh dear. Like, I know, I get it, Chris, it's scary, but vibrating on the spot is not going to help anything. There you go. Wee nudge. Get you started. And then the door locks behind you both. I mean, if it's the door to the cell, then yeah, absolutely fine. Leave that thing closed. We may have to leave Chris behind.
Come on, let's go.
Broken. Chris has to groove. It's like, I've been stuck in that cell this whole time. Gotta get my dance on. Hi, pals. Let's see. Enemies here, no sign of Chris. He's got fucking captured again, hasn't he? You feel like Who Will Punch Your Boulders is Jill's personal version of Who Will Open Jars for You. I mean, Chris doesn't even have the watermelon biceps at this point, so he's a boulder puncher in training, I guess. Anyway, just gonna stock up on just about everything, really. Hope I don't have to pick anything up. Pebble poker. Yes, that would be the diminutive version of boulder puncher, wouldn't it? Took me a second, but I'm with you now. That's good. Jill, after rescuing Chris, somehow ascends the elevator alone. I don't know how that happened. Is this actually the way out? I don't think this is actually the way out. Mayhaps I have gone the wrong place. I definitely have, and I've just remembered where the actual exit is. Beg your pardon. I'll be back to the nonsense shortly. There we go. Well, Chris refusing to come is one way to figure out the right path. So, he apparently knew where he was going despite having been stuck in a cell for 6 hours. So I guess he started way on ahead and figured that out? Question mark? Oh, you little shit. I don't even care if that was wasteful. He's fucking getting it. Yeah, just stared at the inventory screen for a while and closed it before realizing, oh, I did open that for a reason. Yeah, so it's actually a way back here that the elevator is. Although, I feel like I should set off the self-destruct. And that hasn't happened yet. Just one more sav. Sav Gam Plus. So we'll get it to a nice even 20. There we go. Get the key back, because I feel like that's going to be useful. Mastered key. Donk. 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 Hey, Chris. Well, I guess I'm in the right place. I need to go back. So this is it. No further use. Discard. Also a nice way of ensuring that you've got a spare inventory slot by the time you get to this point. That's a lot of items you're throwing at me, game. Something you want to tell me? What do you got here? The first aid spray. Aid spray, first of their name.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Well, nice to know that coward finally came back for us. What am I looking at here? Oh well, just have to use one of those, I guess. Fuse unit. Well, thankfully I put on my big brain pants today, otherwise that one would have completely eluded me. game loves watching you manage inventory.
No,
It really does.
we've come so far.
We can make it. Jill,
Now, for players who aren't
Ladies
speedrunning,
first.
a last chance now makes
Chris!
sense.
would you let me have my moments too?
All right.
Right, bye, fucker. Now, for players who aren't speedrunning, the last chance makes sense. For speedrunners, I'm pretty sure Brad should be fired. This is your last chance, says Brad, who just flew the fuck out of me. Absolutely he did. But you know, that was 6 hours ago. You know, forgive and forget. Wants to laugh at you that you just can't drop things. I do not believe I can. I don't know that for sure, but I am fairly certain it is not an option. Nope, not at all. What's that? Signal rockets. Is the matter where I set them off? Apparently not. Just cutscenes it. There we go.
You made it.
Hey, that was anticlimactic. Wait, did I stock up on guns and ammo for nothing? 'Cause I feel like this may have happened in playing the original as well. Yep. No tyrant fight for me because I let Barry die. Fair trade, I say. Hour 25, 50 seconds is the fastest speedrun on the official site, so yeah, if that is how long Brad is ditching everyone, he should so get fired. 100%. Oh god, the mansion stays standing as well. And then a friend snooze. Excellent. Don't look at the camera like that, Chris, it's creepy. Your dead eyes. And your unmoving jaw. But yeah, that's pretty much the ending I got in the original. That's interesting. It's an awfully reflective eye you got there. Wow, it's a WoW ad in 2022. Oh, it's for Classic. Not that you'll have heard me say that, but still. Apparently, they're all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King. Blimey! That far. I hope Classic turned out the way people wanted it to. Because they were wanting it for so long, and it was just... It wasn't just like a case of run the old code, because the old code had bugs and security issues that they've been patching over the years. And yeah, good luck trying to figure out that mess of code. And just restoring the old version. Good job being consistent. Yep, go me. GG, thank you. Oh yeah, and there's Rebecca Chambers, who we have never met because I keep playing as Jill. Got the best ending when you streamed the other month? Nice. Oh, you did let Barry live, didn't you? I'm not taking responsibility for that, not entirely anyway. I put the decision down to chat. I believe it was 3-2 in favour of Barry murder. You're pretty proud of yourself considering you never completed the GameCube version as a kid. You should be proud. That is heckin' good. You said Barry to die. You did. And I respect that choice. Hell, I carried it out. Ah, gone yourself, Sinji. Barry was a loving, backstabbing father, you monster. Well, now I don't know what to think, Brioche.
Jill, you did a fine job.
11 hours, Jesus Christ. Press button. I got a new costume. There we go. Nice to have some clear data a bit. Then once again. I do like that that's the New Game Plus option. Oh no, not register now. Primarily because I would have to switch to another screen entirely. Yes. Jill's costume or your closet key. I see. But okay, so that is, you know, that's actually a good place to leave it because I am a tired, and as I previously said, so I will in fact leave it there. I know I said I wouldn't, but it seems like the bestest option. It's an official RE board game now that's basically a roguelike strategy game. I remember hearing about that, and I never looked into it once it actually came out. It's Fairest. Well, thank you. I'm not seeing anyone in particular to read on. And thank you all for being here, and thank you Bree for the raid. Thank you Willowaz for the subscription, the resubscription indeed. I'll greatly appreciate. Oh, hello Mike. Thank you. I should sleep well. Icky friend. I fucking see you, pal. Yeah, I will leave it there and make the stream stop. But yes, thank you all for being here. I will now have to figure out something else to play, and I don't know if Icky Tasty is better than what people were saying earlier, but you can discuss that amongst yourselves. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad you were having fun, and I shall figure out what the fuck I'm doing next week. Oh, point of order. There will be papaya, goddammit! I can't mind if Scott is streaming tomorrow. More than likely, because there is a Thursday element to his Scream schedule. No, Scream schedule is what I was doing there. Okay, we'll have to play a clip from him as well, but that's fine.
And behold, new area. I got an ability. I go to a new area.
I do like this one.
The most senseless stream ever. Oh, fuck, sorry. That was fucking great. My flamey bodyguard, who I now have to cancel because I want to get past that bit of fire there, literally just hooked a zombie into ashes. 10 out of fucking 10. Best game ever. Broly up in the chat there was fucking right. Best game ever. This is now my favourite game.
I mean, it's hard to argue with, isn't it? And of course, we will be on Friday night on Jailer Duck's channel for the Bad Batch, where we will be playing fucking something, I don't know.
Oh, big
puppy.
Come on up. Hi.
Well, if he's watching this right now, he's going to be so confused.
No? That's a cookie? No.
Yeah!
Kisses!
Oh.
Papi kisses.
He want the cookie. He want it so bad.
He just wants the cookie that's sitting there.
We all want boy.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Who's a good boy? Who's my good man? Hi. Who's my good puppy? Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if we got puppy in the
So yes, that's Harris.
the BRB,
Big puppy yawn.
but got some doggo content.
Who has got out of his bed in one second.
Fair bit of doggo content, actually. Yes, but with that, I shall actually end. Thank you all for being here. You have been a marvellous audience. And I'm going to fuck off and do something else. Okay, bye.